It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 left, 18 left. Come 19, come 19.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And there's good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10.
19 tight, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
33.
A big play for the Panthers. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard
How about that
line.
for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Check, check, check. They smash. Lion.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7. Riggs. Mustang 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Here we go, shot. Cougar 19. Viking 18.
Back to the air one more time. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Check out.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
18 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60. Out, out.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Okay, ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Dragon 60, Cowboy 80.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
On the set. Go track, go track. Ready, ready.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Trap 60, Let's go.
From the gun, here is Penix. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On 3rd down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Atlanta.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's 2nd down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Whoa, and he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's a gain of
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Third and inches. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Penix. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Penix. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Penix going to throw again. Finding room at midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Falcons.
Let's go now.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Panthers' 48-yard line.
On the set.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Short throw taken by Pitts.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Just a really disappointing end to what an impressive opening drive. I mean, that's exactly how they scripted this when they put this plan together. Maintain possession, go the length of the field, and come away with points. But I think they've got to take the good and move on from the bad, because they're going to be able to move the ball. Just got to do a better job protecting it.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready, set. Go! 19 tight. 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go, street. Dragon 60.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
70 Lions.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Lee Gapp. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a
They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw again. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
From the 25, here's second and 8.
18 cops, let's go.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Chap 60, Chap 60. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On fourth down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Panthers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Here's 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Falcon first down.
15 yards.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
First and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Trevin Wallace. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and 13.
To throw is Penix. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. Trevin Wallace. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. The Falcons send their punting unit out. Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need one.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll look to throw. That's swung out to Etienne. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Now, faking the give. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? This one taken at the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready up. Set. Hey,
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in center play action game, and the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Penix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes. taken in over the middle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On second down, Penix fires quickly. It is complete on the slants. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 2. They're going to go play action with Penix. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He works free, right side, and he will go all the way. Travis Etienne, touchdown, Panthers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job, and back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Panthers 10, Falcons 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Play action. It's Penix. No chance at all. He'll go down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Fires left sideline. That is complete. Oh, yeah. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 87 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
His kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 14, Panthers 10. Harrison Vivas to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A short one that is popped by Fanning. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Dragon 60, Cowboy 80.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That's the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Panthers,
his fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we take him down for a loss.
Okay, ready?
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get up.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
On play action, Penix going up top, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Penix. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down. out of the shotgun. It's Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Atlanta.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here comes the jet sweep. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down, Atlanta.
On the give, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll throw. It's Penix. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. 3rd down coming up.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Here we go. 19, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Here's Penix. And that is incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
A 29-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Horn now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The catch made by McMillan. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. An even 40 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now ETN. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Here comes second down.
Let's go. Viking.
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Into space. And the Falcons are right back in this one.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Penix. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. On first down, it's Robinson. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons move out to a 24-10 lead.
Panthers 10. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll come up for first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Push in, push in. Bravo 80. Come 19, come 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. To the left side, it is caught by Fannin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
At the 43-yard line.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, you have to score twice. It's first and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. James Pierce in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Here's second down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
Throwing now on third and long. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down.
Ready, break. And 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warrior 70.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.